Texas law provides for both fault and no-fault grounds for divorce, giving petitioners options when filing. Understanding these grounds can be crucial in determining how to proceed with a divorce and can potentially impact various aspects of the divorce settlement. No-fault divorce. The most common ground for divorce in Texas is insupportability, which is a no-fault option. This means that the marriage has become insupportable due to discord or conflict of personalities that destroys the legitimate ends of the marital relationship and prevents any reasonable expectation of reconciliation. No-fault divorce doesn't require proving wrongdoing by either spouse and is often the simplest and least contentious way to end a marriage. Advantages of no-fault divorce include typically faster and less expensive than fault-based divorces, reduces conflict and emotional stress, protects privacy by not requiring airing of personal grievances in court fault-based grounds. While no-fault divorce is common, Texas still recognizes several fault-based grounds for divorce. Cruelty, when one spouse treats the other in a way that renders living together insupportable. Adultery, when one spouse has committed infidelity. Felony conviction, if a spouse has been convicted of a felony and imprisoned for at least 1 year. Abandonment, when one spouse has left the other with the intention of abandonment for at least 1 year, living apart. When spouses have lived apart without cohabitation for at least 3 years. Confinement in a mental hospital, when a spouse has been confined in a mental hospital for at least 3 years with little or no hope of recovery. Choosing to file on fault-based grounds can have several implications. Property division. While Texas is a community property state, proving fault can potentially influence the court to award a disproportionate share of community property to the innocent spouse. Spousal maintenance. Fault can be a factor in determining whether to award spousal maintenance and in what amount. Emotional closure. For some, having the court acknowledge wrongdoing can provide a sense of vindication or closure. However, it's important to note that choosing fault-based grounds often makes the divorce process more contentious, time-consuming, and expensive. It may require presenting evidence of the alleged fault, which can be emotionally taxing and may impact any children involved. The decision to file for divorce on fault or no-fault grounds should be made carefully, ideally with the guidance of an experienced family law attorney. While proving fault might seem appealing, especially if there has been significant wrongdoing, it's crucial to weigh this against the potential for increased conflict, higher legal costs, and prolonged proceedings. In many cases, even when fault exists, couples opt for no-fault divorce to streamline the process and minimize antagonism, especially when children are involved. Ultimately, the choice should be based on the specific circumstances of the case and the long-term goals of the divorcing parties. If you are in the Arlington, Texas area and would like professional advice, contact attorney Nwokoye at 8117-962-0773.